Big question this hour, who are the Fighting Whities? What kind of a name is that for a sports team? Well, think about it for a moment. Most of us were brought up with teams named the Redskins and the Braves and the Indians without giving it a second thought. Well, now a group of Native American students from the University of Northern Colorado are protesting a nearby high school's use of the name Fighting Reds by naming their own intramural team the Fighting Whities. They're not the first ones to cry foul over how sports teams are named, and joining us now with his take on this and some other issues involving sports and race, once again, Keith Olbermann. He's back.
How about this? Is this a stroke of genius to for these guys to call themselves this name? We, for years, have been hearing how, if a team were called the Washington Brownskins, there would be protests outside the stadium and barricades. They'd never get a game played. But for this intramural team in Colorado to call themselves the Fightin', and that's no G on that. Notice that.
Oh, I didn't say that right.
Fightin' Whities is a complete role reversal. It is like assuming the other gender role in a class somewhere. And I think the point is being made here how offensive this can be, how the names that we have, as you said, grown up with, Indians, Braves, Redskins, Chiefs, how offensive they can be.
So how offensive is this to people in Colorado right now?
I'm not getting a big sense that because an intramural team is making this protest that it's going to resolve the entire issue even within the state of Colorado, to say nothing about the entire world of sports. But I think that the attention that's being paid nationally is suddenly putting everybody who has never thought about this in the position of being the offended party, which is, of course, the best way you affect social change.
Yeah.
2 points to make. One, the Fighting Whities, their slogan is everything's going to be all white. I swear that's on their T-shirt. We also got an email about them. A viewer writes in saying, "The Fighting Whities, I love it. I'm a white man. I think that is one of the greatest team nicknames ever. If we as a nation are ever to fully embrace our diversity, we must accept the fact that we are of different colors, backgrounds, and cultures." That was Joe.
Does the National Football League have anything to say about the Washington Redskins and the name of that team? I mean, this isn't the first time that that's been brought up. And,
no, it's been a point of contention since they were the Boston Redskins in 1937. That is the most offensive name because it is a pejorative nickname,
sure,
as opposed to, you can say the Braves honored to some degree great moments in Native American history, or even the Chiefs. And there are a lot of Native Americans. There's a big poll in Sports Illustrated, which they polled Native Americans, and only about half of them are even concerned about this. But Redskins is the equivalent of calling that team the Fighting Hunkies.
Yeah. And the NFL hasn't said a whole lot about it, have they?
No, there's marketing issues concerned with that, Jack.
Ah.
It might be a business story.
The ever-present marketing issues.
Yeah.
Where have we heard that before?